Is it Darren?
Yeah.
How you doing, Darren?
Hey, man, what's up?
Well, I just hung up on Kevin, so...
Yeah, we're kind of bummed. But go ahead. What do you got?
There's a 4-second delay, so, like, turn down your TV and just focus on the phone. Hello? Well, I'm not quite sure. Oh, wait. Darren?
Yeah, hello?
Well, welcome back.
Oh, okay, cool.
After I made my mistake on this box, they made a mistake in the other room on theirs. So,
it's
welcome back.
Thank you. I wanted to wish you gentlemen a good afternoon and a happy Easter.
Hey, thank you.
I see the bunny rabbit is in a lot of pain there.
Actually, he's tied up really neatly. There's no nails or anything. He'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, no stuffed animals were hurt during this.
Right.
You know, the Easter bunny is a sign of fertility, is it not? It's a sign of,
yes.
of kind of paganism, right?
Yep.
So it's funny how people would call in and be very adamant about, you know, seeing the bunny on the cross, and to me it's a pagan belief anyway.
Yeah, nobody really did that.
Easter, isn't it kind of like the Sunday following the spring equinox?
Yeah.
And it's kind of the sign of fertility after winter is over with. You know, finally crops can grow and life can spring, and you know bunnies can have sex like rabbits.
Like bunnies.
You know, it's like I don't know. It's funny that I'm watching your show because you know I've been watching some basketball and stuff, and you know it's like people need to respect other people's beliefs no matter what they are. However, I do have one question to ask you, gentlemen. If you're not Christian, you're not Muslim, you're not Buddhist, or you know whatever. To me, Christians are all or religions are all kind of manipulation tools. What are you?
I'm an atheist.
Well, I know, but like what? But what?
Oh, you're making the
the
thing about atheism tells you what I'm not, but it doesn't tell you what I am. Right. Great point.
So we're basically skeptics, right? We want to have evidence and we want to have reasons for believing various things, and until we get those things, then we're going to just withhold our endorsement, our belief in those things. So
if you want to focus on what we actually are, that skeptic doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you that much about what you're about in that sense, though. For example, I'm a philosophical naturalist and materialist. I'm a realist. I'm, to some degree, a rationalist, depending on how you want to define that term. I believe in a great many things, but I only believe things for good reasons.
So what follows as a consequence of these sorts of things is that we're sort of we're big on science and reason, and we're excited about the potential for science to give us technologies that will make our lives better. We don't believe in an afterlife. We don't believe in souls. We believe that this is our only chance here. We have to work together and make things better. You can have a good life and you can live morally without gods, and you can enjoy yourself here. And there's no need for all that stuff. It's all extraneous. So,
I totally agree with that. See, that's what I believe. See, the Bible is just, to me, it's just a collection of stories. You could call them fables, and I don't mean to offend anyone whose faith is based on the Bible. Like I mean no offense, but it seems to me like these are all historical documents, and they've also been chosen to be put in the Bible. Like these different writings have been chosen. There are a lot of things that have been taken out of historical reference. There's the Book of Enoch, for example, and there are different books that even talk about the childhood of Jesus Christ. And here's what I believe. Whether or not this Jesus Christ existed or not, whether or not he was actually here on the earth, he did stand for certain things, which I think every human being should strive for. Those things are to
the whole do unto others. Well, that predates him. That was Confucius, and even earlier. So
there's an interesting. I mean, most Christians would probably say that the Sermon on the Mount is the greatest message ever delivered, and that it summarizes the sum total of what Jesus was saying. I've actually gone through a verse-by-verse kind of rebuttal to the Sermon on the Mount, because I think if you actually dig in and read it, you'll find that there's a few good things in there. none of which are original to Jesus. There's a lot of bad advice in there as well. This whole thing about take no thought for tomorrow because God's going to provide for you. There's a lot of stuff like that and appeals to this sin thing. The good things, the turning the other cheek, which all things in moderation, being along those lines. Those good things all predated the golden rule, and his version of the golden rule isn't necessarily even the best. It's a do unto others as you would have them do unto you, which isn't as good as do unto others as they would have you do unto them. Because if I treat you the way I want to be treated, you might not want to be. I might want to be people to be brutally honest with me, and you might not appreciate that. You might appreciate a little more subtlety.
Yeah.
So I'd rather
this is nuance, but yeah.
Well, of course it's nuance.
Yeah. Let me respond to another thing you said. You said the Bible was historical. I would correct you and say that the Bible's kind of a period piece. It's a product of its day. There's a lot of things in it that are not historical, have been proven otherwise. So I'm a little concerned about agreeing on the air here that this is
I wouldn't call it a historical document.
Yeah, historical document of any sort.
It's a traditional document.
It's a traditional, a period piece, a product of its day, and it shows its age. Like the whole slavery thing. Slavery, God endorsed slavery. God was made up, so he endorsed what was going on at the time, right? Yeah. So now.
Well, actually,
anyway,
I don't know if did you have something else, Darren? We kind of got sidetracked. Or no, I lost Darren, I guess.